This video explains 10Base2 Ethernet. Base2 is a type of Ethernet popular in the mid to late 1980s for building local area networks, LANs. It is also known as Cheapernet, Thin Ethernet, Thinnet, or thinwire. It used thin coaxial cables connected to computers via BNC connectors. 10Base2 was introduced in the 1980s as a cost-effective alternative to the original 10Base5 or Thicknet Ethernet standard. Due to its lower cost than its predecessor, it was nicknamed Cheapernet. The emergence of twisted pair networks and the introduction of fast Ethernet supporting 100 megabits per second in 1995 led to the obsolescence of 10Base2. By the early 2000s, the increasing popularity of Wi-Fi further reduced the use of 10Base2. 10Base2 has a bandwidth of 10 megabits per second. But collisions can reduce the speed to between 4 to 6 megabits per second in real networks. It used RG58 coaxial cable, which was thinner and more flexible than the cable used in 10Base5. The maximum cable length is 185 meters or 607 feet. 10Base2 employed a bus topology, where all devices shared a single cable. Network interface cards, NICs, with BNC connectors were used to connect computers to the network. BNC T-connectors connected the network cable to the NIC. 50-ohm terminators were needed at both ends of the cable segment to prevent signal reflections. 10Base2 networks used a protocol called CSMA/CD or Carrier Sense Multiple Access with collision detection. It allows multiple devices to share the same cable. However, this could lead to collisions if two devices transmitted at the same time. 10Base2 was lower in cost compared to 10Base5. It was easier to install because of the thinner, more flexible cable. It also promised more straightforward connectivity with BNC connectors. However, 10Base2 has a limited segment length. It is also vulnerable to a single point of failure. In other words, a break in the cable could disrupt the entire network segment. 10Base2 is also challenging to troubleshoot. It operates on the 5-4-3 rule. This means the maximum length of a 10Base2 network can be extended to 925 meters using repeaters. The configuration can have a total of 5 segments connected by 4 repeaters, but only 3 of the segments can have devices attached. 10Base2 is now considered obsolete and is rarely used in modern networks.